Let's see, mid Vlad. Okay. Vladimir. Well, summoner-wise, I actually usually take the Knight against him, but his team is scary enough that I want an Exhaust to shut down Jace, him, or Kha'Zix when they go in for the back line. Because with Ashe, it's going to be a bit of a moving fortress situation. We don't really collapse and explode when you have Ashe. She's has her ultimate, she pops up in a fight with that, but like at the end of the day, Ashe is like not Twitch, Ezreal, or anyone like that.
By force of will.
So, kind of looking to give her an extra layer of protection on top of my stun. So, me, Ashe, and Tarek are the battle group. Rumble's the front line, then Shaco does whatever he can. If Shaco doesn't get ahead, like, he just folds over. He is a snowball or lose champion.
Easily.
But anyway, as far as, like, the mid lane matchup against Vlad is concerned, he's boring. I'll be honest with you, there's nothing interesting about fighting him. Syndra doesn't have the early enough damage to break through his healing and pots at the same time.
My potential is limitless.
Before she runs out of mana, he heals up and continues to ignore you. It's like fighting Zed and everyone else who doesn't actually use mana. So your main goal when dealing with Vlad is, if he's dumb, he'll let you punish him constantly, and you can kill him off that, but that's because your enemy's dumb, not because you're actually beating them. So fighting him intelligently is pretty much just keeping your farm up, manipulating the wave towards your turret, and just not presenting any windows for him to get kills on you. Since I have a Shaco, I have relatively strong gank power. If I get stunned, Shaco does his business, and we can kill him. Beating Vlad on your own is tedious and boring. You can't really do it. But with a jungler, depending if it's a damage jungler or not, you usually can. Like an Iron support, probably wouldn't be able to do it because he has the CC, but you don't have the damage output to kill Vlad fast enough before he gets away.
Let them try to stop me.
I'll tag it like that in ECS. This Vlad's not being particularly dangerous. He's actually looking to just farm. Dangerous Vlads will run up and Q you constantly. And I mean constantly, non-stop. Because Syndra's level 1 Q is so weak against him, and like almost everyone else, that they can run up, take the damage, do the trade, walk out, trade positive. It's like fighting Victor in that regard, actually. Victor can walk up. Victor can take Q level 1, walk up Syndra, eat a Q blast, out damage her, walk away with like 30 points of damage. Post shield, it's really dumb. So sitting back, levels 1, 2 kind of. You can start doing damage at 3, but again, the mana issue, like you have to eat through all his healing. Shut down his turret. Bot's getting ganked. They're dead.
My potential is limitless.
On first laning before buys, if you hit 5, level 3 Q can be enough to start punching Vlad. At 6, killing him is possible, but again, it depends on what he does. Bot getting dived.
I can be so much more.
Because if you find like a half health Vlad, stun him, combo him, and walk up to him with your Sears up, you can pop him when he comes out of blood form. If he's holding blood form, or blood pool, whatever it's called, I forget it off the top of my head, you can keep doing regular abilities. The second he goes into blood form, and you have high Sears and he's low HP, he just dies. He has to flash a wall or something to get away from you. Okay, I finally got enough force in the way that's going back to me now.
Easily.
Because he's manaless, he can actually wave clear pretty much constantly and just always pushing. If he decides not to, because the way it's pushing at him, it's a bit of a problem. Because getting to bounce back so you can keep frozen your turrets an exercise. Yeah, that did a fair amount of damage right there. So 6 rolls around, I might be able to pop them. I need 350 mana, I need to do full combo, and I need my Seers not to die when he does Blood Form. There is a trick with him and a bunch of other people with dodge abilities, Fizz, Zed, Kale, etc. If you can kill on ult alone, if you pop the stun and immediately ult, like I mean immediately the second the stun lands, there's no time down on the bar for the stun. Syndra's ultimate can resolve and kill them during the stun period if they don't have tenacity. But I'm sitting right at the threshold for combo power, but I don't have the excess mana to basically harass him to a killable threshold. But if I go back and buy, if he gets a Negatron and comes to lane, like nothing will ever happen, just end of lane. Sit around and fall asleep. And Shaker Geek's not out of mana. Yeah. So if I'd been aware Shaco was actually coming and do something aside from farm Scuttle Crab, I would have saved on the combo for wave clear and we would have killed him definitely. Bot lane's down 4. At this point I would consider the game done, but let's see what happens. Explosive recoveries are a thing that do happen in this game, unless you're in pro play. Ashe in particular can also make explosive recoveries because her ultimate arrow, if she gets a good stun, just turns the whole fight. A lot of momentum behind that. So, standard damage build, going Morello's, the healing cut's nice against Vlad. You don't really get to use it very often though, because he's so freaking tanky. Let's see what he comes back and buys. He wants to go damage, he'll do like Protobell or something. Non-tank brush Vladimirs you can kill after first buy. But all the smart ones I fight get tank items, so. Clown's getting dragon, good job. Yep, Protobell. Fruit for mana. So he's got some HP, he's got a bit of a punch behind him, but he's not full denial based off Negatron. Like you can actually wear him down if you're careful with mana. But at this point he just wait clears and walks away, and he never tries to fight you because there's no point for him doing it. Why do people gank? My stun goes on cooldown for farming. Every time. My potential is limitless. That was bad, I walked into that. I don't know what you're trying to do, that was really dumb. He threw his life away. By the way, for everyone at home keeping notes, Dark Seal plus Pot beats Ignite until level 9.
A whole world to toy with.
And there's your magic resist, like you should have. If you get a kill in a difficult lane like this, Vlad, Kassadin, anyone who builds MR and denies you kill power, just farm. Farm and roam. Because you have a kill up on them, you have permanent advantage. If you don't lose it by dying to them, or whatever, or they get free kills, you're good. It's not glamorous, but strategically speaking, it's really strong.
I am in control.
Because there are lanes in this game, in every part of the map actually, that there's certain phases of the game you can't deal with them. Just won't happen.
This power is mine.
Goodbye. Complain about that on Reddit. Yeah, you can go away. So, ult's down, now we're gonna fight him ever. Because Black can kill power. He'd have to do something really dumb for me to kill him without my ult time.
I am in control.
He's gonna go back, I'm gonna go back. It's not a cannon wave, so also that's the neutral right there. Red wards give you game-winning vision.
Whole world to toy with.
Mistakes were made.
Stop.
Ah, I didn't push them. Air quotes hidden feature. Not really hidden feature, but it's really irritating.
People fear what they cannot understand.
Mertrez? Yeah, dang it. That was a kill, but I didn't expect him to actually rush Mertrez like that. Unfortunate. I could have flashed over the wall and possibly killed him, but I definitely would have died Vlad 100% at that point, so it wasn't really worth it. Not dying when you have massive advantage is always better.
I can be so much
Ocean Drake, really nice. Would like to get that. So, he's got his Proto Belt. At this point, I'm not really ever going to be fighting him solo. Ignite though.
power is mine to command.
I should be pushing middle. Kha'Zix is dead, Jace is a Hex Drinker, blah blah blah. Ezreal's bottom, Vlad might be flanking, but Tarek's here.
This is what I live for.
Let's keep that on the turret. Jace rushed at bottom, Mordius. Okay.
People fear what they cannot understand.
Hey, 4 Surges got my kill. That's a first. Ooh, that was awkward.
Never submit.
Okay, good push. I'll power off that one. 15 plus 8 is what? 2300? Yeah. So 2300, I can go back and get the very big power spike. Megatron going to Abyssal. So, tanky Vlad build. Let's get out of the picture. I don't know why she's doing this. Alright, Rip Shaco. Okay, explosive recovery from bot line. They're now in a better position. Their comp is scary though, for what they do. So. Cute. Alright, they can hold mid lane. Tons of damage today.
I can be so much more.
Spell penetration builds also tend to help a lot against MR rushing teams. Oh, look at all this nice MR. Oh, look, I'm gonna go to Void Staff next. Doesn't matter. Void by itself is incredibly powerful and beats pretty much everything except Maw. And beating Maw depends on the champions involved.
This power is mine to command.
He can take that while he's in pool. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna die running.
People fear what they cannot understand. Imprison no longer.
And I could have popped Ezreal maybe. He would have gone to like 20%.
World to toy with.
If I have my ultimate, I might actually be able to catch and kill this Ezreal because he's doing the classic AD carry. Look at me, I'm sitting at long range. Typically you can't catch them, but Syndra's stun combo is long enough to catch any AD carry's auto attack when they go to CS for farm. So you position the spheres in such a way that you anticipate where they are actually going to be when they CS, and when they go there, you basically launch the sphere as they walk into that spot, and they don't respect your range, so the sphere hits them and you just walk up and pop them. This is like the best way of killing mid lane AD carries that come here. Difficult to do, so you don't always pull it off even when you do the trap, but it makes them mad every time. Just love it.
Let them try to stop me.
A little something from Tara.
We're being greedy for kills, honestly. We just need to ball together. Ash, Syndra, and Tarek. Sacred does whatever. Rumble does whatever. Because going deep like that is really, really risky. They're behind enough that we can get away with it, but that's not like a safe play in the slightest. Don't wave clear in front of the enemy with Syndra's E, especially when you're maxing it last, because it just asks for you to die.
More. I can be so much more. Let them try to stop me.
I was hoping someone walked in that sugar trap, but no. Ooh, I missed. And Shaker for the clan. Good job.
By force of will.
For those of you at home, he would have lived off his heal. Please all stack up in a very small spot. Nothing bad will happen to you.
Potential is limitless.
Oh, I surrendered. I don't know if this is going to be a good video for you guys on YouTube, but there you go. There's how you fight Vladimir. If you kill him, farm. If you don't kill him, just farm and gank everyone else. Because there's some lanes in the early game you will not be able to do much against by yourself. The jungler shows up, and they happen to gank your lane when your stun is actually available and you didn't use it for farming, you can probably get kills, and then you snowball off that.